Here is Ben, the great hair cutter, the only man trusted to cut Steve's hair.
Alright.
He gently combs the gray locks. Look at that shaggy dog.
There we go. Okay, well, you know, we don't wet it.
We don't wet
We
it.
don't wet it. And then we're going to cut it up and over the ears.
Okay.
We're going to cut, we traditionally cut about the width of a pencil, so a pencil is, you know, 1/4 inch, you know, so we'll take away too much off.
Okay.
The only thing we got to consider is on the side, I'll put this on the internet, you know, so everybody knows.
Yes.
You know, so we have, you know, a gray spot here and then a little bit of a spot
Yeah.
there. If we go too short on this side and cut the sides the same, we're going to create an issue
Oh,
and
okay.
show the gray over here. So we'll leave this side a little longer, trim it around the ear, and then not too
Okay.
short behind the ear to cover that up.
Okay.
And then we'll end up, at the end, we're going to thin it. And the same thing, we'll thin underneath, but we don't thin this spot too much, maybe up into here a little bit, so that again we don't make that too thin, so that it all comes out.
Okay.
And be mindful that not all the cuts are always done by us.
Yes.
Some of them are done by, you know, Steve. He helps himself by trimming around his ears, so makes those haircuts last just a little longer.
Yes, he does.
It's just hair grows so fast. I mean, even 2 weeks is too long.
It's because he eats Miracle Grow, Ben.
He eats Miracle Grow.
Yeah. Get that hair growing.
I'm sure that it's going to have repercussions somewhere down the line. There.
Yeah. He's going to be green one of these days.
And you can record into the mirror as well, so you can see
Yeah.
from both
Oh,
sides,
okay.
You know?
That's good.
You know, so, and then zoom in a little bit if you need to here or there.
How do I zoom?
I walk closer. There we go.
He looks like Dick Van Dyke.
So on TV the other day, they auctioned off, well, they were trying to auction off Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh, really?
He was on Jay Leno.
Oh, yeah.
Brought the
He was in
Chitty
that.
Chitty Bang Bang over, so to introduce him, you know, on Chitty Bang Bang. And then they tried to sell it, but they didn't get a high enough bid.
Oh, that's too
justify selling
bad. That was a cute show.
You should have seen Dick Van Dyke's face when they showed him, you know, when he walked out and saw Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. He was so excited. I think we were worried that we were not going to be busy till 8 o'clock. And within the last,
Yeah, everybody's coming.
yeah,
They're done with their day and they're like, oh, need a haircut.
yeah.
Need
Do
a
not have my
haircut.
blow dry over here, so we're gonna utilize the wife's birthday candle.
Okay.
Steve has a lock of hair on the tip of his nose at this point that is bugging him. There we go. I can't do that legally.
Yes.
And with your wife's permission, it's probably not so bad if she's here.
Yes. Isn't that funny?
I think she's having too much fun with this now.
Yeah.
I'd say your hair grows evenly. I don't think it grows any faster in one spot over the other. You know, as often as you get a haircut, you probably wouldn't notice that anyways, but there'd be no reason that I've ever found on your hair to take more than that 1/4 inch off any one spot or another.
Wow.
Unless we, you know, have talked about it, you know, so if it seems like it's uneven, leave it. That's, there's no reason to go. You know what he always does? He always seems to go. Take us a while to get that long enough to. Because we come over here, you can see how much longer that is on the other side. But if we go too
Yeah.
short, it's going to completely goof.
He's got a
goof
crooked
him up.
head then.
You think so? As long as he doesn't have a crooked smile, I guess.
Yeah. And he walks a crooked mile.
Oh, man. Guy, Billy Idol, look at that weird lip that he's using. With that Elvis lip.
Wonder how long it'll take Steve to edit this.
The hard part is what music are you going to do?
I
Is
know.
it going to be Bonanza?
Too funny.
Go online and see if you can find the music to Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah. We'll see how many hits we get on Steve's haircut on YouTube.
We have what we call corners. So the weight that's in through here, if you take that 1/4 inch straight down and then bevel that edge a little bit, it'll take those corners. But let's see, check it out.
Okay.
Make sure that that's short enough. Because going too short is going to show some of that gray under there. So if we have to go back in and soften the corners, we'll do that.
Yeah, we don't want to complain because it'll be hot or cool and complain about it. It will be. We're mild.
Perfecto. This haircut is all coming together.
We're putting this in the tape.
Yeah.
This is what they call cross check.
Have you ever cut anybody's ear?
Yeah. Oh, they deserved it.
I love that answer. That's too good.
The guy had soda that he brought in. And he, this place that I worked at had a little bit more of a curved station. It was right here. And he reached for it at one point, and I was like, whoa, 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 you know, don't move, man. You know, it's not good. I might make a mistake. The next time he reached for it, I was doing shear over comb, so I was like this, right?
Oh,
And so he came forward, and I went like that. So
And-
the comb went further back. He just brought his ear straight into the shears. And these are so sharp, you know.
Yeah.
He caught that top edge and just shaved it right off. It fell.
oh
rolled down
my
And I
word.
was like, oh my gosh, you're... So I grabbed the neck strip, and I was like, all right, put that direct pressure on this for me. And it stopped bleeding within a couple of seconds.
Oh my word. He did
But he,
deserve it.
Yeah, so technically I didn't cut it, but
Yeah.
because it was more his fault than anybody else's. So I kind of moved all the hair over. You can see kind of where the beard and his sideburns meet, you
Yeah.
know, in his hair. So it's a little curlier in here. So I'll go back in and just lightly grab some of those curly ones, but we're not really taking it shorter, just getting the rebellious few. And again, we don't want to go shorter over here
Right.
because we don't want to show that all off. Because he does that light tuck when he
Yeah.
styles his hair. I'm not going to lick my fingers like you do, but you know. You want to bring up the side ridge? I haven't thinned it yet, but feel your corners, see what you think. Does it feel all right?
Perfect.
So we're going to thin it, and Steve and I actually talked about it. A lot of thinning shears, you know, there's notching shears and so on and so forth, so different types, but these ones are pretty fine. The tip one is no wider than the actual tooth, so you know, if you have a pair of thinning shears that has a wide tooth on the tip, just be careful that you're not thinning that right over those spots where we're going to do a big gouge, because that piece is going to come off a little bit, you know, a little bit bigger, and we don't want to do that. So you'd want to, you know, go at a different angle and put that bigger tooth hiding somewhere where it really wouldn't matter. And then we're just going to thin it. I usually do about half-inch sections across the top.
Wow.
And we're just off the scalp, so it's not that I'm cutting it right on the scalp and pulling off a little bit.
Wow. That's cool.
So we're just coming in and thinning it. We thin it more through the center. On the sides, I kind of do the same thing on this side I do on the other. Kind of thin underneath a little bit more. So, you know, not as much on the top. So we get the same look from side to side as well. It's very patient. I can drop as much hair as I want in this face.
Good man.
Thanks. I'll text you and let you know or whatever. Okay.
So slow it down when you come to this side, because again, we don't want to get underneath,
Right,
you know, showing, so we can thin underneath.
but not on
And then
top.
as we come up into the top, remember, we're not thinning too low, so now until we
Right.
get that stuff there. So you can come in and lift it up if you want, but don't thin that whole section underneath.
Okay.
All right, welcome to Grey Cups. We'll be right there. Right. Need to show her where Posse's up. Never mind, she got it.
Okay.
Right through the part. Let me grab a brush.
Okay. The master's touch.
Grab one from the front.